7 days out. Death face. No shepherd's pie for me.
My big ass.
All right. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Yes, sir. We got a few questions we've been asked to answer for you. Jer has not read these yet. It's going to be a surprise.
I just already saw some people being wise out there. They're talking some shit.
No. We'll start it right off with Tina asked, is Jared going to give his hair back to Danny Zuko? Who the fuck is that? From Greece. I've never seen Greece.
I have, but it was a long time ago. That's an old-ass movie. And guess what? I bet fucking Richard had something to do with that wise ass. I mean, I don't know the hair. You know, this is out of the shower right now. I mean, it is what it is.
I guess I need to look it up because I'm lost.
Okay.
I'll insert a picture right here.
I'm curious now, too. So as you're doing this, I'm going to discreetly look on Google to see what
Okay.
this is about.
Megan wants to know, if I'm trying to better myself health-wise, what would you say the first steps are? First step, figure out where you are right now. Like, analyze your life, your eating habits, your training schedule, and what you really feel like you need to work on the most. And then take one little step and move in the direction that you want to go. So, for example, if you eat like an asshole all day long and you train 3 days a week and your stress is super high and you only drink 40 ounces of water a day or soda or whatever the fuck, choose one thing. Like maybe it's the soda. Maybe you stop drinking the soda, or you say soda 1 can once a week or something like that. So start little and prove to yourself that you can accomplish that little task before going crazy. Because if you're like, oh, I'm going to train every single day and I'm going to eat perfectly every single day, that ain't going to happen. Let's just be real.
People overwhelm themselves when they start. They try to do too much too fast, and then guess what? Most people don't stay on because it's too much. Especially if it's completely opposite of what you have been doing. So start very small, baby steps.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think a lot of the time, water is huge. People don't drink enough water. So start tracking that and see how much you drink. Now, you don't need to drink a gallon of water or 2 gallons of water or 3 gallons of water a day. Everyone's a little bit different. I drink a little over a gallon a day. That's just how my body functions the best. You're like, what, a fucking half gallon?
I have a little stomach. It's either food or water. I'm going to get more out of food, so I gotta get all I can get in there.
So I think I'd start there. But honestly, like, sleep is big too. A consistent sleep schedule. That's where I say I would start if you don't currently have a consistent sleep schedule. If you do, then the water. If the water is good, then I would choose 1 meal a day to clean up and be consistent for a couple weeks doing that.
If you want to have crap, have it around your workouts. At least it's going to utilize a little bit better than at night before bed, where it can store fat easier.
Yeah. Cool.
Next. Oh, well, wait, no. We're going back to friggin'...
Oh.
It's John Travolta from Greece.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. The
Gotcha.
hair shit. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, like, so he's saying... It's the... I don't know.
Yeah, it is the little...
It's called a cowlick.
Little doodad.
It's called a cowlick that I might finesse a little bit. It actually has a name.
His mom gave it a nickname.
It's the lady killer. Oh, it's so great. Anyways, where are we at now?
There's a second part to Megan's question.
Oh.
She said, I wish I loved working out, but for now it feels like a dreaded chore. Sometimes it does for all of us. What are some easy tips for not giving into food cravings? Okay, so let's go to the training thing. That's okay. But what exactly do you feel like is the dreaded chore? Like, what part of the exercise? Is it that you're going to the gym and you don't like the gym? Don't go to the gym. Do something else. Go for a walk outside or play with the kids or mow the lawn with a push mower or hike.
Yeah, I mean, anything physical is better than nothing physical.
Yeah. Find something that you like. Do yoga at home. Do workout videos. Like anything just to get moving. That you like.
Yeah, or don't go to the gym and overdo it only to get you really, really sore. Only for you to hate that feeling and feel overwhelmed with the feeling like, wow, this is what it feels like. I'm so sore. I don't feel like doing anything. You have to kind of ease into that too.
Yeah. So
a lot of people don't know what like sore muscles. They don't get it that like that's how we live every day of my life. I'm literally sore somewhere in my body, but to me that feels normal. When I'm not sore, then I feel weird. But that's just bodybuilding lifestyle for over 20 years.
Right, but if she's finding working out a dreaded chore, then the key is to just find something that you really like, whatever it is. I was just telling him the other day in high school, I was doing Tai Bo. Tai Bo at home, it was so fun. I loved it. But like anything like that, you just have to go out, go dancing or rollerblading or anything just to get moving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the third part was what are some easy tips for not giving into food cravings? We did a whole little video on food cravings and what the meanings are and how to kind of overcome them. So I'll put the little link there. You can go check that out. But pretty much you need to figure out what exactly you're craving and why you're craving that thing. Stress and being overtired are two huge things that amplify our cravings. So if either of those are a factor, then you need to take care of those first. And drink some dang water, because sometimes your body tells you you're hungry when actually you're thirsty.
Yeah, like kids, when they think they're hungry all the time, but they've hardly drank any water. Drink some water, kids. Yeah. Same idea for adults.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm eating because I warmed my food up, my leftover shepherd's pie that I need to eat, because she can't. And she's like, oh, let's do this video, as my food's hot in front of me and I'm hungry. Next.
Snowy wants to know, what do you prefer for clients for prep? Macro-based diets or meal plan diets?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Anyone who knows us knows we don't do if it fits your fat ass mouth. Can we leave it at that? No.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to be a dick here. But
yeah, okay, let's not. Because if it fits your macros works really well for certain people.
But they need to have nutritional knowledge. That
yes.
is, the people that don't and they think a fucking Pop-Tart is the same for carbs as friggin' rice would be. Or something like crazy.
Like how your body breaks it down and uses the nutrients.
Yeah.
It ain't.
Yeah.
Especially in prep. Okay, so here's the thing. If it fits your macros, it's great for average people, non-competitors, who just want to live a normal lifestyle and be relatively healthy. Some people, a select few, do well on if it fits your macros in prep. But like he said, they know nutrition and diet timing and all of that. Happy horse shit. So, but the majority of people who especially hire coaches to do their prep, people hire us to do that work for a reason. We're not going to just throw numbers at you and expect you to fucking know everything about nutrition and how your body's responding to certain nutrients. So,
I'm sorry, but it blows my mind. People pay people to get friggin' macro numbers every week, and they pay them money for that. Please, if I wanted to do that, we could have 1,000 clients. And they could check in every day, and we could literally be like, okay, decrease your fats by 5 grams, increase your carbs 10 grams, increase your protein 15 grams. Or
easy money.
Or percentages, which would be even easier. Oh, okay, now we're going to do 32.5% carbs and 15%, holy shit. I can't believe.
Don't waste your money and your time. Find a real coach who actually knows nutrition.
And that wants to actually do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, just saying.
Yeah. So, yeah, pros and cons. There you go.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I won't
Yeah.
say any more because I'm going to be hated.
No, I mean, this is our opinion.
My opinion is if you want to prep and do a show and you can't diet, the friggin' if it fits your macros sometimes, in my opinion, because I'm old school, is there people that can't diet because they want to eat bullshit. It fits my macros. Well, no, fuck. If you can't friggin' grind. And
Yeah, if you can't not have a Pop-Tart for 12 weeks.
You shouldn't be dieting. You shouldn't be competing because you can't diet.
No, I'm
so
sorry.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm old school.
Agreed.
Oh, God. Don't get me fired up already, folks.
Well, here's another
Holy
one because
shit.
Snowy has another question. Bikini back pose. This has been a controversial pose for a while. Well, since bikini started, really. So she asked, knees bent a little or completely locked? Should I do a little demonstration?
No, you're clothed.
Yeah?
They're
Okay,
not
so-
see anything.
Start off with your knees locked and then just a little mini bend in them to feel the activation of your calves, your hamstrings, your quads, keeping your glutes relaxed. Ladies, do not squeeze your butt cheeks. It ain't a good look. Try it. Do a video of yourself squeezing your butt cheeks and then relaxing your butt cheeks and see.
Pro tip, if your legs are straight, you're not going to be able to engage your hamstrings.
But you don't want to bend them too far because then it looks like you're taking a dump on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so also, don't spread your legs super far. Honestly, the very widest you should go is just outside of your shoulder width. Your toes just outside your shoulder width. I think anything more than that, you're on the wrong stage.
Guess what people say in the audience? Literally, like even average people around people, they literally are like, oh my, and people will be like, wow, she looks like a stripper. That's what even average people say.
Yeah.
So don't be that person on stage, please.
Going a step further, don't bend over too far. Just have that slight arch in your lower back, keeping your upper back up straight and your shoulders flat like they're up against a wall. If you're leaning over too far, again, wrong stage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ethan.
Oh, Ethan.
Aw.
Big booty Judy.
Aw. Ethan wants to know things we think that are key to a perfect prep. I'll tell you what mine is. You tell me what yours is. Okay. I think the number one key to a perfect prep is mindset. Hands down.
Yeah, you gotta mentally be there. It's not just a physical game; it's a mental game. And people that never prep don't get that or understand it until they actually do it. But if your mind's not there, the physique's not going to be there. You're not going to be motivated and hungry to stay on that diet, do the training, do the cardio.
Yeah, and I also think if you're second guessing yourself the entire time and you're not confident in what you're doing and your abilities, your physique will follow suit.
For sure. If you're stressing, cortisol levels are raised, you're all in your head and crazy, you're going to be holding water and looking like a turd. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think having a good support group around you is huge, for sure, especially in relationships. I mean, if you live with your partner and they're just eating a bunch of shit around you and just being a dick and not supporting you and always trying to get you to eat bad food and think it's funny and make a joke about it, it's going to be really hard for you to prep and be happy, and even for your relationship to be happy, So definitely having a good support system. It's almost like having the conversation with your partner before you start prep. If I do this, can you support me? Will you understand that I'm eating these type of meals? I can't eat out all the time, blah, blah, blah. And have that. I think that's huge, for sure. Oh, and then if you want to have a perfect prep, people, follow your effing diet. Yeah. Because guess what? We know when you don't, for the most part. And if we don't know, it comes out after. Someone will say, oh, yeah, I saw that bee out on the friggin' town every weekend drinking.
No wonder you look like a bag of dicks.
Ball sacks, yeah. 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 So follow your
Yeah.
your diet. You
Yeah,
know?
and I think going back a little bit is have a productive off season. Not over dieting, letting yourself recover, and have a healthy off season to boost your metabolism really is a huge part too.
But don't get too soft in the off season.
Yeah,
Don't care about the scale as much. I've done it in the past. I'll admit it. Oh, I want to get to this weight. Oh, I'm bulking. I'm gonna so huge, and then you're just a big fat bloated friggin' whale. And it's like, so what? You reached a certain weight because when prep comes around, you're gonna have to work that much harder to take the fat and everything off. So just don't get too sloppy. Don't always the scale. Go by body composition. What you see in the mirror.
Okay, this is a common question. I've been asked this quite a few times. Do I need implants to do well in competing?
Not everyone has to be a bimbo like my wifey.
No, people, you don't need implants to compete. If you want implants, want them because you want them, not for the stage, because it don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, overall, it does help your silhouette. Like, if you got the booty, you want to match upper and lower, but...
And I mean, breasts are fat. It's fat. So when you lose fat, guess what? You lose boobage.
Yeah, I definitely do.
And every girl's like, I lost my boobs. They all say it because that's what happens.
Yeah.
So
I started competing without the tatas, feeling like a 14-year-old boy on stage. And, yeah. They've seen my pictures, I know.
I had more than she had. Just...
So I also earned my pro card and competed as a pro without the tatas. No, I lied. My pro show, I did have tatas. Never mind.
But whatever, you get your pro card without.
I did. So.
Yeah, it's, not a necessity.
No, not at all.
Personal choice. Don't do it for stage.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, another question. How do you know when it's time to start prep?
Yeah, this can be interesting because if you've never competed before, you kind of don't know because especially if you never got like really lean before, you really don't know how long it's going to take for your body to get stage lean. So if anything, start further out so you can
kind of transition,
have time to adjust, and
Usually,
if anything, be ahead of schedule instead of behind, so you have to kill yourself.
With first timers, we don't like to be like, all right, here we go, like we would one of our pros. We like to kind of slowly transition, meet them where they're at, and slowly kind of make tweaks to see how their body responds and see how they take to certain changes.
And there's not a set amount of weeks.
No.
I fucking hate when people are like, oh, 21 weeks. Everyone's doing 21 weeks. Well, why in the fuck does everyone need 21 weeks? Because guarantee not everyone is the same. They're going to be the same.
No, and you know what? Every single one of my preps has been different. No. We've done some that were like, well, actually, my first prep was kind of like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we've done some where it was 20.
Yeah.
Some where it was 12. Like,
it depends again on off season,
where you're at.
Where you're at when you come off there. If you've ever competed before, the foundation you've laid, because if you have a foundation built, then most likely it won't be as hard. And if you've competed before.
Right.
People that have competed before and they compete again, their body definitely gets leaner easier because it's been to that state before, and I think it kind of can remember it and get back to that. But people that have never get that lean, it's definitely the hardest. First show, definitely the hardest. Give yourself more time.
Yeah.
Better to be ahead of schedule than behind.
And if you're not sure, I mean, we're happy to take a look at you. Even if you don't want us to prep you, you just kind of want an idea if you wanted to prep yourself or whatever. We're happy to look at all your stuff, where you're at, what you've been doing, and kind of give you a little bit of an idea. It's a little bit of an educated guess because we haven't worked with you before, but we'll help you out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a funny one. I've been asked. I know you've been asked. Hey, yo, JR. How do I look like you? How do I get the muscles you got? Get the fuck off your phone!
If you're in the gym and you're more worried about your stupid fucking posts and your pictures and your selfies and whatever, and you're literally taking 10 minutes between a set to find the perfect lighting and the perfect angle to take a picture.
Or just fucking off on your phone between sets.
Just cut it out. Fuck the phone.
Leave it the fuck at home.
I've literally, especially in the South, I don't know, probably just more people around. I've seen like people spotting people on a fucking bench press on their phone. The spotters on their phone, and their bros on her, and they're pushing. They like the bar stuck on them, and then their bros like, oh, okay, wait 1 minute, I'm finishing my, and then like lifts the bar off.
Dumb fuck.
It's more of the younger generation, I think, but because everyone's obsessed with all this. But
yeah,
man.
So that's something that really fucking roasts my goose.
If anything, guess what? You know, if you're gonna be on your phone all the time when you go to the gym, that's the time when you tell yourself you're not going to be on the phone to give yourself a break from it.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Because we're like, feel like we're on call 24/7 with clients basically. So when I'm at the gym, that's my time. I look at my phone if she's not with me, and if she texts me because I don't know if it's an emergency or whatever. But in general,
he doesn't look right away either. It takes him fucking forever.
Fucking suck a dick. If I'm friggin' in the middle of a set, I'm not gonna stop. You can wait 25 seconds for me to go and check my phone. Don't listen to this. Anyways, yeah, you know, leave the phone the fuck alone. Do your friggin' work at the gym and deal with your phone after. You're on the phone all day. You don't have to continue at the gym.
Put it on Do Not Disturb for the fucking hour you're there. Like.
Yeah. Oh, and if you want your little gym selfie, do it at the end of the workout anyways. You're going to be the most pumped then. Wait till you're literally done. And then go and friggin' love yourself in the mirror for friggin' 2 hours. Cool.
All right, fine. Fuck.
Man.
But really, in reality, if you want to look like us... Don't look like you. Just bring your best version of you. Everyone's genetics are different. Everyone's body structures are different. Just do you.
For real.
That's all I got. Do you have any more questions that people ask you on the reg?
Oh, God. Gear shit.
That'll be a separate video. Who wants to see gear talk?
Well, yeah, but let's clarify. I want friggin' all these stupid fucking gear questions. It's kids wanting to fucking gear up that have no business thinking about all that shit.
We're going to do a whole nother video on gear. A whole gear rant, for sure. We've got a few little subjects.
I'm going to be all fired up, folks.
You ready for that? Anyway, thank you everyone for submitting your questions. If you have any more questions, comment down below. Let us know. Reach out. We're always here to help.
Mm-hmm.
Peace in the crease.
Disgusting.